Hi. I feel like I haven't been on here in forever, and I haven't. But I am here right now. I know if you're seeing this video, you probably have. If you're seeing this video and you're subscribed, you probably have seen my page and you see that all the videos are gone. I've cleaned out all of the old videos and all that good stuff. I did not intend on posting on this channel again, to be honest. However, I'm also just going with the flow of life, as I am creating. If it makes sense, it makes sense to you. Okay. So I just wanted to come on and do a quick message because my cards have been sitting on top, up in the closet for months. And while I still listen to tarot and all that stuff, I have not done a read or anything. And tomorrow is a full moon. Tomorrow night at 10 here Eastern time, it should be peaking. I know it changes for everybody, so check and see when it'll peak for you. But yeah, let's just get a quick read. Anything that we need to prepare for this full moon, anything that we need to know. I done started dabbling in my I don't know what you call it, but with herbs and stuff. So this is actually, I made 2 bottles of this. And it's just like a cleansing, it's like a be all, end all, do all, you know, attract prosperity, cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. It's like an alternative of smudging, as well as like ritualistic manifestation type of concoction. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing around with that because I love it. Like, I've been using it for months. This is about to run out. I still have a little bit left in this batch, so I'm about to make some more. So yeah, and it's done wonders for me. So I'm excited, but I'm not gonna hit on that too much. What are we pulling from? What am I pulling from? I haven't done this in a long time. Oh my gosh. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do a video. No, go live. I'm like, okay. I will go live. We're gonna just do this deck because it's right here. All right. The space is protected. The energy is sealed in abundance and clarity, peace. I'm hearing transition, transformation. I know nothing about this full moon that's coming up. April. We just got out of Pisces season, right? Or Aries. I don't know. I would have to look it up and see like what the name of this full moon is and the energy, the sign that it's in, and what it's bringing forth. I'm pretty sure we're moving into Aries. Oh no. I always get confused with Aries seasons because if it's not Aries, it's like Pisces is March after Aquarius. So yeah, it should be Aries, which would mean a lot of action-oriented, fiery, passionate, progressive. I'm getting Chariot, forward, moving forward. Okay. All right, let's see what comes out. This is going to be a very quick message. Let me pause this real quick. It's my baby. Oh, I can't pause. I don't know if I can pause or not. My bad. Oh, wait, over here. Hold on, I'm on live. For those who don't know, I'm very neurodivergent. I'm very much so. So reading like looking at the comments and then trying to do the reads is no bueno. Because I would get so sidetracked and so thrown off. All right. What do we have? What do we need to know for this full moon coming up tomorrow? Useful messages. What do we need to know? Clear, concise. It wanted to come out like it came out sideways. Resilience. This is a 9 of Wands. Resilience, close to success. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Okay, give me one more. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands, and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You finna shower? Okay. Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Okay, 9 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting a recovery type of energy from this altogether. Like altogether, it seems as though you had to go through this period of, I'm hearing like getting it out the mud. Like you had to dig something up. You had to unveil something. Okay. That whole journey, that whole era, that whole time period of your life, this is giving me past, present, and future as well with the 3 cards. So this could be the energy that you're moving out of, is this 9 of Wands energy leading into the Ace of Swords. More lucrative opportunities, connections, partnerships. I'm getting a lot of like opportunities. Okay, the card says breakthrough, justice. So you've made some, you've been able to see beyond. Okay, I'm getting a lot here, but I'm trying to put it into words for you guys. It's like, you know, when you're in battle, or like they're battling and the dust is like flying all over, or like the wind is brushing it everywhere. It's like you were able to see above it, see through it, see beyond it. So even though you knew that you were going into battle, or you knew that you were approaching things that were uncomfortable, or having to deal with people or situations that were uncomfortable, it was like you saw beyond it. So it allowed you to continue to push forward, this Chariot energy. It allowed you to continue to make decisions with your highest mind, to choose relationships and opportunities that were truly best for you. Because this battle, it seems as though it was people, I'm hearing battle, but I'm also getting war, because it was like a long time. This was a long time period. I'm getting like 5 to 10 years of your life. And it was like a test. Like it was all a big major test. I don't like saying that, but it was. Okay. And it wasn't a test of, oh, are you going to fail, or are you going to rise or sink? It was more of a test for yourself. Like you were testing yourself to see if you were like truly worthy of attaining your goals and your desires and things like that. It's like rewarding yourself at the end of a hard day. You know what I mean? It's like when you tell your kid you eat all your dinner and then you can get dessert. That's kind of more the mindset that you orchestrated this 5 to 10 year battle to be for you. Okay, that'll make sense to whoever it's supposed to make sense to. Yeah, so that has, or is coming to a close. The major stamp of that close could be this full moon. Okay, because the moon is standing out, or Gemini season. Okay, Taurus. Is that what I'm forgetting? Taurus? That's what was something was hidden too. It was like you had to see. Anytime I hear Taurus, or anytime I say Taurus or think about Taurus, I think stubborn, stubborn. You're stubborn. You're stubborn. You're hard headed. You're stubborn. So there was something about like just something that you couldn't see or you refused to see. You refused to deal with it. You refused to allow it to remain present in your life. You know, like, and I can just pull on my personal experiences, like past personal experiences is a little bit easier. So people pleasing was like a huge thing for me. And it wasn't, I didn't perceive it as, oh, I want to be liked, or, oh, I want to be, anything like that. It was more so I felt like I had to like dumb me down and dim me down in order to be accepted, type of thing. So it led to people pleasing. And because I've always not been like the most kind person. So when I say people pleasing, it was just like, oh, I'm not going to do that because I know that it was like consideration on overload, basically. But it was people pleasing because at the end, I was being drained, So I don't know. There's something here about maybe you had to look at the way that you approach certain things, or the way that you show up in your relationships, or the way that people show up in your relationships with them. Okay. So you had to like make some tough decisions, some sound decisions. There could have been like, you know, butting heads with certain individuals. Um, so yeah, so even after you learned this lesson of, I'm not going to people please, I'm not going to do this, or I noticed this, I'm aware of this now about myself or about this environment or particular group of people, whatever it is for you. It's like, now that I see this, now that I'm aware of this, I'm going to stand 10 toes down in my decision to not deal with it or whatever. Um, and so the test of faith was, are you really gonna not do that? Are you really gonna not give into this energy? And you didn't you allowed yourself to you allowed yourself to trust yourself. You allowed yourself to be yourself. I don't know, this is giving me something too about like authenticity, about like not having to feel that you need to show up in a specific way to be accepted. Hmm. Okay, that took a turn. What is this Five of Pentacles? Because it's just very random. After this Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords, and then the Five of Pentacles. And then earlier I said past, present, future. I want to get some clarity on that before I even speak on it. But then the Chariot's at the bottom with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so there may be, or this is, yeah, there may be you moving into this time of just doing things. I don't want to say alone, because you will be surrounded by people who are pouring into you and investing in you, and you in them. But overall, this could be like in a relationship or something. There's just something here about still doing it alone, but you're not really alone. Like, let me see. What's this Five of Pentacles? This is the only one I've had to clarify because it's just random. Given Earth energy, physical stability, moving. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups and then the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it's like somebody was planning a move, or you could have been planning a move, or planning to get close with someone, or go somewhere to visit someone. But this time period that you have, just closed out, or you're closing out, it's like it won't allow you to, which means this person is ultimately not someone who needs to be in your life moving forward. There's a lot of green here with the double Pisces cards. So a lot of like, you already know, but again, you're fighting against the facts, being stubborn. Because it's like you're doing heart over head when you should be doing head over heart. Okay? Like, it's okay to live off of love. Then we got another Taurus card, Empress in reverse. It's okay to live off of love. It's okay to live and be in love. However, you need to have like the number one love that should be exuberating and pouring out of your life is such a love like for self, that it's like, I'm not going to put myself in compromising positions for people who are going to, assist in compromising me or something. I don't know. Just, you don't have a good feeling about this person. And so go with your higher mind, stop being stubborn, and just make the decision to continue to loving yourself before anybody else. Okay? I'm going to just put a pretty bow on that and leave that alone. Yeah, because it's like moving forward, wherever you were planning on going or whatever you were planning on doing, it's like moving forward will lead to great instability. And I'm getting, it's coming out in pentacles and cups. It's coming out in pentacles and cups. And then we also have Empress in reverse. You don't never want to get Empress in reverse. Okay? Okay. There's a little side message. There could be like somebody in the mix. Like, I'm hearing evil stepsister. Somebody in the mix that is just not safe. Like, maybe this person's cool, but the people around them aren't. It doesn't matter. The point is, you don't need to be around them. Whether it's because of other people or because of them. You don't need to be around them. Okay? That's all that matters. Oh, I'll come visit you and I'll come chill with you if this person isn't there. Don't do it. Don't trust it. Oh my gosh, that just reminded me of when I went to go visit my sister and stay with my sister for a little while. And I didn't know like her ex-husband was, or her husband, ex-husband, whatever, was with her. Or I would have never went. So maybe have that honest communication, like, hey, I don't want to, be any type of way, but if this person is here, I don't want to come. If this person is going to be anywhere around, I don't want to come. I don't feel comfortable with that. And then maybe after you share that with that person, I still wouldn't trust it. Not me, just me. Okay, that's just me. So I'm just saying, you do what you're gonna do with it. King of Cups, yeah, because somebody could come off like very kind on the outside. They seem very, level-headed and, all of that good stuff. But they're really the Temperance in reverse. They're really an asshole. They're really reckless. They're really, everything about them screams narcissist, honestly, whoever this is. Yeah. Let me just cleanse the energy real quick. You ever get like triggered thinking about certain, and it's not like a deep trigger. It's just like, yeah, get that energy out of here. I remember that energy. Get that out of here. All right. Let me wrap this up. So yeah, moral of the story, 10 of Pentacles at the split of the deck with the 5 of Cups. There's just the 4 of Cups. It's the 5 of Cups. It's like you may go through a little grieving period if this is a relationship or somebody you were once close with. I'm getting like, even after you open up to somebody and say, hey, I really don't feel comfortable with that, this person may get mad. They may like start treating you different, stop calling you. You know what this is reminding me of? This is like when a best friend or somebody gets a boyfriend, and then all of a sudden they're a completely different person. You never hear from them. They never want to hang out. They spend all of their time with this relationship, and then, I mean, hopefully the relationship is successful, you know. However, I feel like a lot of people these days, they forget like the codes that we used to live off of, you know. And I'm not saying that all of them were good. Not all of them were good. But I'm specifically hearing like bros before hoes. Bros before hoes. And that can go for women too. I remember saying that to my people, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Who are you loyal to? Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups came out again. I mean, I'm getting like this is serious, but it's not like, people exiting your life right now should not tear you apart. That's just, if you're subscribed here and you know, like this video and you're tapped in, you are at the point in your journey where if somebody gotta go, they gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? You know, I'm not gonna beg for you to stay. I'm not gonna belittle or downplay who I am and how I show up so that you can stay, or any of that, you know. So if you gotta grieve people leaving, then do that. Okay, do that, but don't allow any person, place, or thing to hold so much power over your life and your being that you're altering your reality to fit, for them to fit in it, you know? Wow. Release, number 42. Number 42. And if you add 4 and 2, it's 6. Okay, which I'm hearing June, which I said something about Gemini. I'm also getting just enlightenment. You're going to have some very interesting conversations. I'm getting like, you could be in school too, specifically for someone who's in school, or someone who's like picking up a new trade, or you've just been going to new places and meeting new people, or you're about to. And you're going to have like some very grounded, beautiful 22 stabilizing conversation. You could be put on. I'm hearing like somebody's about to get put on. You can get put on to something that could possibly be what's leading to that 10 of Pentacles too. Like wealth, great wealth. And I was hearing affluence. This says protection. All right, I'm going to get one of these sacred symbol cards, and then I'm going to tap out of here. Hi, everybody. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all. Why do some governments fear? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Big Rick. Big, loud, and dumb. One. I wasn't trying to say that. I want one card, please. 111. So, whoop, whoop. 111 could be sticking, or you guys are seeing 111 a lot. What did I start this message saying? Okay, we have transmute. 44. We just we just got out of the year of the snake. Okay, I celebrate my new year February, March. Oh, excuse me, yeah, confirmation burps. Um, so we just wrapped up the year of the snake. So last year, and when I say last year, I'm talking from February, it's 4:04 on the clock. Um, Talking February all the way to last, you could have just been dealing with these type of personalities, these type of entities, characters, okay? And so now that it's coming to this close, you want to make sure that you do a very intentional cleansing, okay? Because it's time to release that energy completely. We're not taking that energy into this new season, this new time of our lives. We're not taking that energy, those people. I'm hearing those habits. Okay, we're not taking any of that into this new period of our lives. It's time to completely transmute, reconstruct. Okay, for those of you who don't really know, like transmute is just a reconstruction of energy that is either put out or received. Okay, you have to transmute it, reconstruct it into something that is affluent, something that is lucrative for you. Transmute it all into luck, knowledge. These are just some ideas. You can transmute it all into the art of letting go. That's an art, that's a skill. It's just something that a lot of people don't know how to do, you know? In the time that we live in, and the the way that we were brought up and raised, and everything that they're pumping through social media and all of that, the putting in our foods, they have perfectly crafted, and I say perfectly very loosely, okay, because there's loopholes to everything, but they have crafted this world, that this machine, right, that is fed off of addiction, addictive personalities, addictive habits, addictive ideas and goals. Like, if you talk to people, like, everybody has the same goal, everybody has the same illusion that they are trying to um, manifest into their life specifically. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, you can't, I'm not saying like, you can't fault yourself. You got to give yourself grace. However, to be aware and to know is like just so freaking powerful. And so when you know better, you do better, hopefully. And so that's what I'm getting that this is. This is just the confirmation message that the work that you've been putting in over this last like 5 to 10 years, and moving out of the year of the snake, which was last year. Okay, 44 reduced into the number 8 as well. Moving out of that time of your life and taking hold of the new, I'm hearing like the new persona, the new era, the new you. Taking hold of that, transmuting all of that energy. Like, think about 5 to 10 years. Think about everything that you've been through for the past 5 to 10 years. And if you can bottle up all of your tears, all of your worries, all of the times that you, wasn't sure, or um, fearful, or just anything, that any energy, if you could just bottle up all those days of energetic overflow, and things like that, and just look at it and say, I transmute, I reconstruct all of this energy, all of it, good, bad, and ugly. Because even if you can transmute high energy and make it higher, okay? So all of it, and transmute it into what you want it to be. And then, receive it for yourself, or receive it for the world, or whatever. Um, Maybe that's something, that's a ritual that you want to put in place for tomorrow. Okay. Do a nice cleansing, transmutation, calling in, manifesting abundance type of ritual. Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll the dice and then I'm going. I just want to know what signs will be most affected by this full moon. Who is this message for? We have Scorpio and I think that's North Node or South Node. So specifically, if you're South Node is Scorpio, or if you have Scorpio placements, okay, specifically in your South Node, or you need to pay attention to your South Node because you're moving out of your South Node. Okay, so, and Scorpio's energy is all about death and transformation. There's also this little illumination energy coming through. So yeah, I would look at my South Node and see what sign that's in and what it looks like to close it out successfully. No matter what you do, if you're listening to this message, you're aligned and you will instinctively close it out successfully. However, there's something here about just being intentional. And I can testify to that in my life. Like, I do a lot that is just instinct, and like it comes naturally. Like, I'll just feel like doing it, you know what I mean? And then I'll something will happen or whatever, and I'll look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so freaking weird how I aligned perfectly to, even for the full moon, to do this message, how I aligned perfectly to do this or handle this, and I had no conscious awareness of it, but subconsciously, soulfully, instinctively, ancestrally, I knew, so, but there's something here about doing something intentional, about showing up more intentionally, about being more intentional about the rituals, the practices, the just everything that you do moving forward. There's a level of intention that needs to be put into it. Okay. You can't just keep, oh, I'm just doing this because I feel like to do it. It's just like, there needs to be a more firm foundation of why. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. I appreciate everybody who came in and tapped in with me for a second. Thank you so very much for showing up. So like I said at the start of this message, I don't know if I'm gonna keep posting on here or not. I really don't know, y'all. I was watching an episode. I'm a Criminal Minds junkie. Okay, I'm a Criminal Minds junkie. So I was rewatching for the 1500th time the Voight seasons with Elias, and he lost. Oh, I don't want to ruin anything if you've never seen it, but basically, him and JJ was talking to a neuropsychologist. Y'all, I'm also about to be a junior in my neuroscience. So, but anyways, I need to pass this class. Anyways, he was talking to a neuropsychiatrist and counseling, in like a counseling session. And basically she was telling JJ, like, if you can't help yourself, help somebody else. And that was just really sticking out to me all day today. Like, and it's really just because I just feel like I'm just at this place in my life where it's just like, I don't want to sound proud or anything like that. So take this the way that it is meant to be taken, or make judgment for you or whatever. which I don't care. But I'm at this time in my of my life where it's just like I don't want to. I don't. Oh, I don't know how to say it without it sounding crazy. Because I am in this point of my life where I am helping others. I can't say it the way that I want to say it. Is I can't even put the words together, but that's just been sticking out to me all day. When you don't know how to help yourself, help others. When you don't know how to help yourself, help others. And I'll just leave it there. So I don't know if I'll keep posting on this page specifically, or if I'm going to post on one of my other mini pages I have. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned, turn the bell notifications on if you are interested to see any more live videos from me and all that good stuff. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, I was really interested in moving my life off of social media. Like when I say I'm one of those people who I'm tired of social media. I'm tired of content. I'm tired of posting. I'm tired of, you know what I mean? Like I'm just tired of the way that life is and has been since this digital media age. Like I'm just I'm over it. I'm a 90s baby and I miss the 90s. So that's where I am. But I will be showing up to pour into others because that's something that it doesn't matter how or when or why. Like that's something that is just, it's me, you know? So yeah, this page is not going to be so professional and so, you know, I'm coming on here and I got the whole spill planned out and this. I really just want to vlog. You know, if I got to post, if I got to keep posting and keep showing up, I want to do it the way that I want to do it. And it's not going to come like, oh my gosh, I can't be like, I just be feeling like senses of boredom, like, so yeah. I miss you guys. So I'll be here more. I will be here more as much as I can because yeah, I need to pass my classes. If I don't pass these 2 classes, there's always another direction to go in. I'm not even going to stress about it. However, I would like to take this direction, so I need to pass my classes. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm focusing and not, you know, pouring myself into too much right now. So that's enough about my life and catching up. And my day is going, it's good, it's decent. It is decent. Thank you. Hi, everybody who said hi. So I hope something helped you guys, and I'll be back on here to chit chat with you guys later. And I hope the new format and the new vibe of the channel and everything is more, you know, conducive to the goals, which is to just show up and just show up. And if I connect with people who are freaking awesome as I am, freaking awesome. And if there's the people who come by and give me energy to transmute, I'll take that too. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope y'all have a good week. Bye.